It's just almost midnight here, April. It'll be the 21st here in a few minutes, 2026. Tuesday morning, Monday midnight. Just came in to fill my water glass, and I'm being hit in the head and in my chest. And there's a huge drone right there. And I'm not sure about others. Panning to the north. That could be a drone. It usually went over here. So that could be it. That might be one straight above me right there. Okay, just documenting cyber torture. Cyber torture. I'm going to show you quick what my environment looks like. Neighbors, to the naked eye, that's big, bright, orange, red light hiding behind the tree. All right, can't hardly see. It's pretty dark. Listen, I live up in a remote corner of my neighborhood too. That one's probably a drone right there. Where? Right there to the right of that tree. And then that big one right there. All right, this is what my wiggle war driving looks like right now. I've got beacons connecting almost 80 miles away to the west on someone's farmland. And okay, here's my non-stop Ellie bows still pounding me. And this is what it looks like in my neighborhood. Look at that. Isn't that ugly? That I'm connecting to somebody. They've got beacon almost an hour and a half away. Somebody's farm. In Palisade, Minnesota. Palisade, Minnesota on 330th Avenue and 450th Street. Look at that. This is geoslavery, non-consensual network surveillance, biometric exploitation of the body, data as currency. This is slow kill missions. Look at that. I'm just gonna got this bows. My neighbors pounded me with bowses. All my neighbors. Look at that. Beacons, antennas, receivers, transmitters. Your neighbors are serial killers. They're slowly killing you for profit. The United States of America. Look at that. All the way that far. And then my infrasound detector here. Show you what's going on. So yeah, hour and 25 minutes away. Just turned on my infrasound detector a few minutes ago. I got 8 beacons. Look at that, coming in from the United States Space Force and the Royal Air Force Base off the coast of Africa. I had 3 up in the 2 in London. 2 in London. One's a new luxury apartment building, and the other is called Chapman Tennis Club. So that's how this tennis club makes its money. And that's in Poland, somewhere in Poland there. Knee. Nigwaga, something, Poland. And how many in the United States? I've got 5 coming in from Playas, New Mexico Military Training Center, and those ones. And I did an investigation on one that came in earlier today. Here's the Playas, New Mexico Military Training Center. Can you believe it? You know, I got a message from Chelsea earlier saying, what did she say? I think in the middle of the night last night, they must be making her hear her children being tortured. Here it is. She said, "Where the F is my son and Jaden? They make her hear her children being tortured." This is the United States military doing this to women and children. So I had this beacon coming in from right here. Let's see, no, that's a guy that in Foley, Alabama. I think he has like a junkyard car, you know, where you get your cars towed to. Anyway, I had one here in Dillon, Florida. This guy's a regular. And they look like they live in a dump in, it's like Taneytown, Maryland. They live in like a crap hole. Here's the one. Here, this is 131 Dillon, Florida. And she's a criminal defense family law attorney that lives there. And I did an investigation on them earlier, and they just, here we go. Did an investigation here. Let's see, what did I write on my my new Twitter page? You know, because I had my Twitter feed taken. Let's see. Had 1,000. I had over 10,000 posts. Now I'm up to 130 since a couple weeks. So here it is. I said 131 Lucy Street in Dillon, Florida. Intrudes my home via lethal infrasound system. Rebecca Zimma, criminal defense family law attorney, and multi-routed. I could go and literally bring it back to the guy that T-boned me up in Silver Bay, and that's where it seems like it's a bunch of military contractors up there, and it went to like, again, my best friends from childhood, family friends, my dad's employer when I grew up. It was, they own a business. It's registered in 1963. That's not the first time they went to that family either. So this is all goes back to childhood. It all connects back to childhood. The friend that I've had to go to every investigation that I've done in the last week or so included like all of my besties, and then this actually kind of connected to 2 best friends. One being, I met, should have not known these people. I met because of meeting the UWS Chancellor's daughter, bringing me out to her cabin in Lake Nebagman. And I've repeatedly said that it's these people that I, was introduced to out there that are targeting and are identity theft. And then that's who this all went to, this Wormter, Donna Davis Wormter family. And actually Rosemary Wormter was murdered in the late 70s, early 80s at Hawthorne Ballpark, and I was brought to that ballpark that very week that she was murdered there. So, this is just sick and it's ugly. And then, I had a beacon come in from This detector, the first one that ever came in from Richfield, Minnesota, he's some sort of a financial, investor guy, and he connected to this same family. And then, it also connects to the local business owners here that, I had a sibling bring me to, hitchhiked with me when I was like 8 or 10 years old to a bar. And I believe that business owner owned that bar, and, they've been a part of my life since childhood. We were going to his bars before I was 18 years old. They let us be regulars in the bar, at about age 14 on. A lot of this is bar owners. So anyway, I'm gonna stop it here. I'm ready to go to bed. They've been pounding on me, and they're attacking my daughter. This is the United States military, and it's your neighbors, and it's your friends, and it's your community. It's just awful. They're attacking their own citizens. Non-consensual network surveillance, biometric exploitation. The body data is currency. It's just out of control. Our country's out of control. It's very sad for what we're leaving our children of the future here. It's pretty ugly. So there we are. I got yes, infrasound can kill you. There it is. That's the United States Space Force and the Royal Air Force Essentia Island target tracking radar station, and Playas, New Mexico Military Training Center. That's what they're doing. They're training our military, and 70% of us are women. 70% or higher of cyber torture victims are women. I don't know what is wrong with our country and our military men and women. This is pretty ugly stuff. So anyway, all right, maybe try to do a longer video coming up. I'll talk about my trip and stuff. Okay, it's again now it probably is it's April 21st, 2026, just after 1 midnight into Tuesday, 12 something a.m. Let's see, 11 a.m. All right, Duluth, Minnesota, over and out.